Hello, this is the American Kage, and I want to talk about this upcoming Naruto game, Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker. Reasons to be excited for this game. The 4 to 8 man teams looks very intriguing, but what I'm wondering is how will the gameplay feel? Because after what seems like forever, the Naruto Storm series is finally over, and we're finally going to get something else. So I'm just interested to see how this game is going to feel. Wall running is something I'm very excited for in this game. I think this game really has the ability to capitalize on this aspect that has been requested by the fans for so long since Storm 1 when it was such a success. I mean, it was in the later Storm games, but if you count Storm 4 with the story mode battle, it's not the same as having it on your multiplayer battles. Arena is something that also looks very promising. I mean, the battle arena looks absolutely gigantic, and that seems like it could be a huge aspect of this game. And I wonder like how that's going to affect gameplay and how it's going to change it, because we're used to these Naruto games where the stage is very small, very limited. We have some stages which are large, but most of them are kind of small. And I want to see how this revolutionizes the game. For this game to be great, there's also the potential for this game to be a failure. I mean, when you take into account that there's no story mode, you can't downplay that. That's huge. I mean, historically, games with no story mode just haven't done well. Compensate for this is the amount of characters. Now, if you don't have a story mode, which is clear that this game is not going to focus around that or have it, you have to make up with that with the amount of characters. Now, don't get me wrong. The story mode is important, but there are ways to get around that. Now, if you come out and you have the same amount of characters as even you have to have even more than Storm 4, for example, because Storm 4 had a great character selection and it also had an amazing story mode, in my opinion. So, in order for you to beat that, if you want to compete with other Naruto games or even other games in general, you have to have a wide character base. If you're going to if you really want to compete. Another thing that really worries me about this game is the fact that this game appears as though it could be an online only game, and that's okay, you can do that, but if you're going to do that, you have to really limit the amount of mistakes that you make, because you don't have a lot of room for error in this case. If you have laggy gameplay online, and online is the only mode that you have, your gameplay, I mean, it's just not going to be great, and the game itself is just not going to sell well. And the last thing that really concerns me is the graphics of this game. You knew that CC2 did an amazing job with graphics, but you can't blame the fact that the graphics just don't look there on the fact that CC2 is not making the game anymore, because there are plenty of other game developers that make great game graphics. Like, take Dimps, for example. I think Dragon Ball Xenoverse, they have some of the most amazing graphics. Even better CC2 in my opinion. So, not being made by the CC2 doesn't give this game a reason to not have great graphics. I think this game has the potential to be great. I think it can really change the way Naruto games are in the future. That brings this video to an end today, guys. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and comment in the comment section what your suggestions are or requests for future videos. I'll look at them and take them all into consideration. And if you like the content I make, you like my information, go ahead and follow my Instagram account at American Kage for more information and details about my YouTube channel.